Hi friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share my February TBR and hopefuls. So, all right, I know I'm only going into the second month of the new year, but I have already found that rather than picking a TBR and actually sticking to it, which I've always said I'm a mood reader, but I've really done pretty well in the past of sticking to my monthly TBRs because I kind of know the mood that I'm in. This year, January, it did not go that way. So even though these are on my TBR, maybe I'll read them in February. Maybe I won't even read them this year. Who knows? But these are my hopefuls for the month. So in this stack here, I have some books for X's and O's, which is February 1st through the 5th, and I am a team captain for Team O. A couple of Aardvark books I would like to get to. Book of the Month books I would like to get to, and then I also have Wellness by Nathan Hill, which I'm actually hoping to get to this before February, like at least start it and get a good ways in before February, because I will be doing X's and O's first thing in February. But yeah, Wellness by Nathan Hill has been compared to Tomorrow because it's about these two characters that meet in college and then they spend like a large portion of their time together. I think they're married, a couple. Yes, modern marriage. And they do the underground art scene in Chicago, I believe. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to this. It was an Oprah's book club pick and I'll see what I think and I'll let you know. But this is one that, like I said, maybe I will be starting it in January and carrying it over into February. We shall see. We'll see if I even get to it at all. I also plan on picking up The Clinic by Kate Quinn, which is the Sleep When I'm Dead book club pick for February, and I'm really excited about that one. That was one of the options for my patrons to vote on for the Night Owl Book Club. Instead, they went with No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall. So the Night Owl Book Club will be reading this for February, and you can always find details about my book club on Instagram and Patreon, and it's linked down below in the description box. But I have read at least one other book by this author. I did read What Lies in the Woods by this author last year and really enjoyed it. So I'm hoping I enjoy this one as well. 3 Sisters, 2 Murders, and Too Many Secrets to Count. Yeah, we already have our discussion planned and all of that. So my patrons voted on this one. I gave them like 4 choices and this is the one that won. Yeah, so this is like one of the books that I'm hoping to read that are from Book of the Month. And then I also want to read Happiness Falls by Angie Kim because this was a release last year. And I just picked this up from the book exchange recently. It says, sometimes the answer lies in what's unsaid. When a father goes missing, his family's desperate search leads them to question everything they know about him and one another. It's a riveting page turner and a deeply moving portrait of a family in crisis. So maybe I will put these in a reading vlog. Maybe that will be here on YouTube. Maybe that will be over on my Patreon. We shall see. And then for my Aardvark Book Club picks, like I said, I have 3 of them. One is All the Dark Places by Terry Parledo. This is one that came out last year as well, like in January, so it's been like a year. A savage murder rocks a quiet Boston suburb, revealing the dark secrets at the center of a group of friends in this clever, propulsive debut from new master of suspense, Terry Parledo. So looking forward to reading that one. I have only heard one other person talk about it, so I'll be very intrigued going in with like limited knowledge. And then also another Backlist Aardvark Book Club pick is The Drowning Woman by Robin Harding. And I have read at least one other book by Robin Harding, and I've heard this one is really, really good. So I'm excited about it. This one says, a deliciously twisted story of friendship, retribution and betrayal about a homeless woman fleeing a dangerous past and the wealthy society wife she saves from drowning, who pulls her into a dark web of secrets and lies. So I'm trying to catch up on my backlist ones so I can go into the new year fresh. But I did go ahead and put Rabbit Hole by Kate Brody on February as well, because I do have the audiobook for this one, and this one just released in January, or I picked it in January. 10 years ago, Teddy's older sister Angie went missing. Her case remains unsolved. Now Teddy's father Mark has killed himself. Unbeknownst to Mark's family, he had been active in a Reddit community fixated on Angie, and Teddy can't help but fall down the same rabbit hole. So those are the book box books and stuff. But also I want to talk about X's and O's. Like I said, I'm on Team O, and I know our prompts are to read a book with pink on the cover, read a romantic comedy, and I don't remember the third off the top of my head, but honestly, I just want to read what makes me happy. So I picked all of the pink romance books I had on my TBR. There's some that have pink on the cover, but these are like primarily pink on the cover. So the first one I have is Romantic Comedy by Curtis Sittenfeld, and I picked this up at the book exchange. It was a book of the month pick, and it's also a Reese's Book Club pick. This came out last year. A comedy writer thinks she's sworn off love until a dreamy pop star flips the script on all her assumptions. A hilarious, observant, and deeply tender novel. So, yes, I have this one. It has pink on the cover. It also has red on the cover, and it says romantic comedy. So I'm ticking off 2 boxes just by reading this. And it doesn't seem to be that long. So hopefully I will get to this one. And then I have 3 more pink books. I have Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. This is the second book in the When in Rome series. This is about Annie and Ray's bodyguard. I think his name is Will. Yes, Will. Sexy, tattooed, absolutely gorgeous bodyguard of Amelia Rose, and then Noah's sister Annie. So it's like from the first book, his sister, and then her bodyguard. So I'm just really looking forward to it. I have heard that's really, really cute, but the first has been like people's favorites. So I'm hoping I give this 5 stars as well, because I absolutely adored When in Rome, and I hope this also takes place in Rome, Kentucky. I don't know. I haven't read too much of the back. I just know the characters, and I know I should like it because I like the writing. Okay, these last 2 are kind of wild cards, but they were pink, and I had them on my TBR. Funny You Should Ask by Elisa Sussman. I heard about this one from Megan from Megan's Bookish Life podcast. She came on and she talked about this one, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to read it now. So that's, I don't really know anything about it. It's a then and now, and it says alternating between Channing and Gabe's first meeting and their reunion a decade later, this deliciously irresistible novel will have you hanging on until the last word. I love this cover so much, and this color combo is just superior. So, and it says funny you should ask, so I'm hoping it's funny. I don't know, but we're going to go through it together. And then last but not least, Bet on the Farm by Stacey Hart. It says, this city girl has no idea what she's in for. Another one that I haven't heard too much about. It's been on my radar since it released. I don't even know when that was, 2020. So for a few years now. And then I picked this up at my local romance indie, Novel Grounds, and it's got pink on the cover. Lots and lots of pink. But it also has kind of like, well, no, that's dark pink. I was going to say red, but it does not have red. It's looking more red in the camera, but it is dark pink. Olivia Brent has one summer to save the dairy farm she just inherited. But there's one problem. It's not her lactose intolerance. It's 𝒔𝒂𝒄𝒂𝒔, a brooding farmhand who inherited exactly 50% of Brent Farm. So he's he's so convinced the city girl can't work the land, he bets she can't save it in a summer. Determined to prove him wrong, she accepts what might be the dumbest wager of her life. Oh my gosh, so that sounds like it's gonna be really cute. Kind of like an enemies to lovers, but like, I don't know, but like on a farm. This just sounds so wholesome. So these are the books that I am hoping to read in February. I have plenty of other books if these don't work out for whatever reason, but I'm really excited nonetheless. So if you made it this far in the video and you don't know anything else to comment down below, because I just love having you guys like open communication with you guys through the comment section, just leave a pink heart emoji down below and then I'll know you made it this far into the video. But thank you for watching. I hope you're all having a lovely day or night, and I'll see you guys again in another video very soon. Bye friends.